Okay, let's do this. Oh, gee willikers, I, sure do miss hoeing. It's gonna be so weird not playing in that. Wait. Getting some weird sense of deja vu right now. Could have sworn I just did this. Yesterday, in fact. But weird, it looks like it's Emerald cutscene. But it's actually Touhou! So yeah. So you're probably like, yeah, you're playing another Touhou game? It's like, yeah. This game is called Touhoumon Purple, just purple apparently. As you could tell from the title of the video, it shows it right there. So yeah, so I got destroyed by Rin in that other Touhoumon game, so I decided to just give up on the game and play this new one. No, of course that's not the reason. Anyways, now I finally get to explain what my real reason is for wanting to LP these games. First of all, as I believe I mentioned, I said I was going to replace Randomized Emerald with LPs, plural. So that means I'm actually going to be playing two Touhoumon games side by side, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Saturday is World Link as I did yesterday, and Touhoumon Purple will be today. The reason I'm doing this is I like both of these games, and I can't really decide between them because they're both different in each unique way. And I thought it'd be interesting to compare the two, to play them side by side. But I was like, you know what? Rather than just playing side by side, it'd be interesting to actually LP them side by side. So that's the idea I had. Like randomly, I thought of like a few months ago. I'm like, well, yeah, they're both emeralds, so I really should finish a randomized emerald first, because having two emerald games side by side is insane enough as it is. Having three is even more ridiculous. So yeah. So yeah, let's get this stuff set up and then start playing. Why is this set to mono? So which one should I set for this one? Is there a purple one? I think the closest was this here. I guess it's fine. So as mentioned, this game is obviously different from Emerald, but the differences between this game is different from World Link. As you notice, unlike World Link, the music isn't changed at all. So because of that, I might end up putting in like music over like I used to do with Randomized Emerald. Although for now, I'll keep it as normal music. So to in a sense prove that what I'm saying is true, and it actually is the same music. I played through it a bit, so I know for a fact it's all the same. So I mentioned before that I wanted to do I wanted to have the default names. This is the reason, because I'm actually gonna pick the other trainer this time, so they can have different trainers for both games. Like the other one, I'll give her the default name. So I want to have two CS-Masyet, so it's easier to tell between the two games. So my rival will be the trader from World Link. I was gonna say like, oh, I'm picking the non-purple one for purple. Isn't that funny? What a funny joke! But I guess she technically does have some purple on her too, so. Pretty sure the only reason this game is called purple because most Touhoumon games have like green for the menus and stuff, but they changed it to purple to make it different from the other Touhoumon games. Yeah, since I picked the second trainer, my house is on the right side. Even Vigoroth is the moving people. So let me set this up real quick. Again. There, yeah, I am recording this episode pretty late for some reason. My clock is pink for some reason. It should be purple! I'm playing Touhoumon Purple after all. Kind of ironic I have a orange GameCube and not a purple one. So I guess that's the ironic part, is my GameCube instead of my trainer. My potion is purple, though. Yeah, set up my clock. I have my purple Powerade next to me to drink. I am all purpled up for this purple game. Oh, cool. I wonder... My dad, I bet he's cool. I wonder if he has an Entei. I have to go to the house first. So you might have noticed this game might not seem too different from regular Emerald. But once we get to a certain point, I'll show you like what exactly the difference is between this game and so far this game in Emerald and the other Touhoumon game. Well, this seems the same. Well, I didn't know I can talk to the trainer in the inside of their room. Why did they have that orb in there in the first place? It's weird. Scary puppets! I didn't mean to talk to her twice. Chased by a Zigzagoon, apparently. They're apparently in this game, even though it's supposed to be Pokemon. A Touhou Orb. So this game you have Alice, Sinai, how do I pronounce her name? I don't really know. Sine, I don't know. I have no idea in reason. This time I don't really have to make a big decision on which one I want to pick because Reason happens to be one of them. And Reason actually is my favorite Touhou character, so that's obviously the one I'm gonna pick. This time it's Nazarene is the one we fight at the beginning. Yeah, now I can show you what the difference between even this is purple. This game is the creator of this game, rather than change the cosmetics, well, like the overworld and the music of the game, instead they decided to focus solely on the battle system. Most of the types are different and work a lot differently from each other. And even the types that are still here don't necessarily work the same either. Also, there's a physical special split in this game too. That's something else I have to keep in mind. Because of this, especially if you're not that familiar with the battle system in this game can be really hard. Even compared to World Link. The game I got completely destroyed at the beginning. So yeah, the one thing that was really similar to Pokemon in the other game is different in this one, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, thank you. Like I said before, I don't like nicknaming at the beginning. I rather have to know them a bit better first, then I'll nickname them. No, sure. I meant to do this actually. It's holding an Oranberry for some reason. I'm gonna take it off for now though. I actually didn't remember that they do that, but yeah, I guess they do for some reason. Alright, something I wanted to show is well, the types and their matchups are. I guess I'll show it real quick. So yeah, there's the type chart for this game. Hope it doesn't make my computer lag for some reason. My Computer lag, the video lag, sorry. For some reason my recording thing doesn't like it when I do that kind of thing for some reason. Like outside objects or whatever. Alright, let me do this real quick. There, I changed all the boxes again in this one too. Not really much point in showing that a second time, so I'm not gonna bother this time. I don't think I really need to do this, but whatever. Does the healing center person look this weird in the world? Like, I don't remember. Well, that's what it looks like here. Maybe I should level before fighting the rival. So right now I only have Pound and Tail Whip. My moves aren't as good as before, and I'm pretty sure the rival has the actual, like, between the 3 Pokemon like me and, like, the other game, which is different for some reason. Well, that's not one we saw in the other game. Obviously not going to be, like, exactly the same everywhere. And Azerin is the same way. That's pretty much the only similarity so far. I was hoping you learn another move, although. Oh well. And now let's fight the rival. Morning! Yeah, we went through this shit before. We don't need to go through it again, yes. Yeah, this game is a bit kind of hard to, be a bit hard for, people not used to, this game, because of the type differences and stuff. But this game is a lot similar to Emerald in, like, the overall layout and stuff. It isn't, like, as weird as World Link, so if you want something, like, different, or, like, challenging or whatever, but don't want to experience that weird, this is not a bad game to play. For some reason the rival is level 6 instead of level 5. So, Illusion replaced Normal, I believe, and is pretty much functions like Normal type, even not being able to hit ghosts. And Beast is technically, I believe, Rock's replacement, because Ground and Rock combines to be Earth type in this game. Still no new moves? Nice! Thank you. They still have feelings. Well, they changed. Oh, they did change a little bit of the text, actually. I thought it was pretty much all the same text. This game, but nope. Also, yeah, there's no changes at all to the overworld as said, even there's not even a night system. So that means there'll pretty much always be daytime in this game and nighttime in the other one. So just like the other one, World Link, my goal of this first episode is to get to Petalburg. Hopefully I actually manage to get there, unlike last time. Though I don't believe there's any Rins I have to worry about destroying me in this game. However, just like World Link, the Pokédex entries, I believe, are still different, so I will look at all of them in this game as well. They might not actually even be different from the World Link too, so maybe, I'm not sure. At least they're actually in the proper spots this time. A moon rabbit that abandoned her allies and fled to the earth. I think the translation in this game is a bit better than World Link, and for some reason it says Hoenn National. I don't know why. That's something in this game that's not correct compared to World Link. I don't think that'd be a very common occurrence, though. So, like, in like a nutshell, World Link is the weird one, and Purple is the hard one. Oh, by the way, you might have noticed the reason is actually Heart type. Heart actually replaced Dark in this game, which is does function a bit differently from Dark, though. You might have noticed there is a Dark type in this game, though, but Dark is completely different in this game than the other game. So it's like they took out Dark, but then brought back a different type of Dark, which I believe actually replaced Fighting. So that means it doesn't work against Ghost types. That's one of the most confusing types in the game, honestly, because it looks like it's a type from Pokemon normally, but it works completely differently. Speaking of different stuff, I'm going to try and use a different team in this game compared to the other game, for the most part. It would be interesting to see like what one Touhoumon is, how different it is compared to the other. But I think it's best to have different ones for in general for the game. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, and then like in the long run, like for the beginning, I probably have a few similar ones. For example, I'm going to be catching this again. Nice. Also, for some reason, yeah. Let me read this first. A mouse yokai specializing in dowsing, adept at finding lost goods. Yeah, I don't. I feel like that's different from the other game. As I was saying, all right, yeah, green UFO. Forgot as those items are in this game. Green UFOs you can trade for blue UFOs, and I believe those function pretty much the same as heart scales and normal emerald. So I was saying, it seems like it's easier to get the blue, those symbol things in this game for some reason than in the other game. Anyways, this one is Beast type. I believe I already explained how Beast works. It replaces Rock in a sense, but it doesn't actually necessarily function the same. Tackle is a Beast type in this game for some reason. I believe Scratch is also not Illusion type either. So pretty much the basic Illusion attack in this game is Pound. And suddenly I've teleported here. And I've magically got some more Touhoumon I decided to grind off screen. After that explanation, and I got some more while I was doing that because I found some new ones. Nazrin learns Tail Whip, and Reason learned Psy Shot. Our most reliable move for a while. It's not the same type as Reason, though, unfortunately. So I'll go to the Pokedex and see the new entries of the Pokemon I just caught. An ordinary run-of-the-mill yokai enjoys reading books. An enthusiastic girl, very quick on her feet. I know I'm not going to be using these two, that's why I didn't bother catching them on screen. Didn't think it was a big deal. I also got another one of these so I can use a pickup more. As you might have noticed, I actually caught this in a Premier Ball, because unlike the other game, I believe an Azrin is actually pretty useful in this one, so I'm going to use it more, even for fighting and stuff. So the layout of this land isn't different. Alright. Oh, Ellen is in this game too. I believe that's Covet. Nice. You KO'd it. Nice. Well, good job. I should want to show off its typoo. Well, actually, speaking of types, we actually got one with a new type, which is Flying, which works exactly the same as Flying in regular Pokemon. Peck has been buffed a bit, though, which is nice. Because in this game, Gust is changed a little bit. That's probably why. There's a certain one I want. I want to see if I can find it here. Pretty sure it's here. Well, I got Ellen at least. Again. That's pretty much the same as in the other game, except the cat part, I guess. Heart and Dream. I think Dream replaced Dragon. I'm not sure. No, Dream. No. I don't remember. Dream functions like fighting does in Pokemon, though. Although I don't believe it replaced fighting. Dark did. Pretty sure it was Dark. So you have a heart attack. There's no point in using it though, because I already have a heart type, which is Reason. So I finally found it. This is what I was looking for. Of course. Oh yeah, flying is good against Beast. Forgot. I believe Beast is, flying also resists Beast too. So that's a difference from flying. It's kind of funny because of now it's an opposite relation because Beast replaces Rock type. So yeah, I got Misty. My Night Sparrow enjoys singing and causing night blindness. It should be pretty obvious my Misty is flying type as well. Outside, right, I have to go to my PC and get it. Got too many Touhous. Alright, got her. Let's see what counter increase is nice. What a wonderful ability. Pretty much the same as Tokiko for now. I was thinking about raising her off screen, but I'll just not bother right now because I want to get on with the video already. For now, I'll just have her out in front and get EXP that way. Can be using her as well. I have an advantage here, but I'm underleveled. I guess I'll try taking once. Oh boy, background noise. Maybe I should have grinded off screen because it would have been happened while I was grinding. I took her with Mistia. Because I don't need to grind off screen. I can just do it on screen. Dude, almost got to level 5. Gotta train mine more. So I'm pretty sure I will be able to reach Petalburg in this video because there's nothing like as big of an obstacle right now in my way. Which is ironic because I told you, I have said before this game is harder than World Link. I was not lying. I don't remember what type Lily White is, so I think she's hard. I don't remember if Reason. I'm pretty sure it's neutral. Okay, never mind. Apparently resists Reason. Reason is pretty much psychic, by the way. Guess you didn't already figure it out. Yeah, Lily White's very defensive, I believe. Actually, I think Beast is strong against you. I don't remember. I don't remember. I have Squirtle's Cry for some reason. Oh, it's neutral. It's better than... Oh, this is annoying, actually. If only I had Shadow Punch. Unless you also resist Ghost, too. Actually, I believe there are some new moves in this game. I don't even remember if Shadow Punch is in this one. Probably is. I don't think that many moves were replaced. Nice. Learned Sand Attack, which is, I believe, is Earth. in this game. Oh, come on! You're... Oh, there's one more. She is dark, I believe. What's Beast's relation to dark? I don't remember. She leered at me! Nice. Shit. Fairy catcher. Oh, because there's actually no bug type in this game, so that's why. Bug ever replace, I believe, combined with grass to make nature. I forgot what replaced bug in this game. So one of the new types. That works completely different from normal. Yeah, it's Earth. What's a PowerPoint's? No, actually, no, I think it's normal. Never mind. I don't believe I mentioned this, but if you notice the order in the Pokédex over here, I explained in the other one that each of them has, for the most part, has 3 forms: C, then a normal name, then EX. I believe there's no EX in this game. Instead, it's replaced by a different system where you can have different forms of them with different like attributes, like attack version and defense version and stuff. And that actually is alternate version from their chibi form. So their final form, I believe, is always, for the most part, their regular form. So I think there are some exceptions, but they're very rare. And they pretty much consider like extra stuff, like almost legendary level stats. Also, the stats for them all, I believe, are more like equalized, so it's easier to make it whatever team you want as well. So I guess like extra forms almost treated like mega evolutions in a sense, because of how high their stats are. It's pretty sure you can get through the whole game without having to worry about the alternate forms or whatever. You can just have the regular ones if you really want to. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to think about too much what I'm gonna do in this LP. I don't know. I'll think about it. You gotta decide early, because once they evolve, you can't change them at all, pretty much. Ever. Nice. Actually, that's probably why they made flying good against beasts, because there's no bug, so flying would have lost the type it's good against. I told you, because I thought I could beat you. That's a weird deja vu there. That should be fine. I believe one more trainer, then we'll finally reach Petalburg. I feel like I've been recording for a while, but I'm probably gotta cut a few things as I did last time. This really is gonna be an interesting thing, LPs to do. That's for sure. Well, at least I'm not at least not both randomizers. Like, as until I LP this game seemed to be like a trend I've been having. At least for like the LPs that are like not scrapped ones. They're pretty high level. Now nothing good against you, which sucks. I wouldn't have done anything anyways. It's my ability. Yeah, it really hurts to not have stab for that move. It is pretty stupid that reason is not reason type. I mean, come on, that's pretty much almost the same exact name, you know? So stupid. Actually, I think fire is also good against beast. I don't remember. It's be a little while before I actually get a fire type. Wow, that was not very effective, and it did a lot of damage to me. Yeah, anyone else playing this game, I do really recommend you raise a flying type before, at this point, even if you don't plan on using it for the whole game. I will not explain why yet, but just trust me, you're gonna want one. It's either Tokiko or Mystia. I believe those are the only two options right now. Well, it's not. It's a potion. That doesn't look randomized. Oh, wait, I'm not playing a randomizer. Derp. So I just ran to a Nazarene, and it just reminded me of something, because I keep forgetting about everything. Have you noticed I caught a second one, as I mentioned before? From her, I got this green UFO, and a repel, and an ultra ball, oh, ultra orb. So that's pretty interesting. Speaking of which, do they have items now? They do not, and I don't know why you're above the other one. Anyways, I have reached Petalburg, which was my goal, and I actually succeeded in doing that in this one, so... Till next time, I will go further in the game, I guess. Until then, bye, I guess. And I actually got to say bye, I guess, in this video. Hopefully things turn out better in the other LP. Anyways, bye.